If your priority today is writing a business plan either for a growth strategy or for funding, we have the subscription plan just for you. You need a plan. It's the preparation to meet opportunity, not so that you stick to it perfectly, but so that you have something to reference in the midst of all the chaos and distractions. You'll see in a moment how much further Business Power Tools takes you towards having a functional roadmap for going forward, as well as funding than any other system.
What happens when a diverse group of entrepreneurs talk over beers about what it takes to succeed as a startup? We decided to find out what they said about business plans.
Here's what I tell people all the time, and I mean literally say go out and invest $149 in a piece of software called BizPlanBuilder or equivalent. I'm not plugging. It's an absolutely remarkable piece of software, and what it does is just guides you through every question you would need to know. And so if you're young and starting off, it's got a wizard, you'll just fill in everything, and so you'll have a perfect business plan coming out that you can hand to anyone in the country, and it covers everything that you could possibly think of and would never think of on your own. As a result of that, you'll have everything from marketing to production, all that stuff answered through a wizard, and at the end you've got a beautiful business plan that will meet the needs of any single person, and you can save an enormous amount of time with that $149 investment in just cranking out that business plan. I received a business plan from a good friend of mine who's not in his 20s, in his early 40s, and I just looked at it and I just said, he said, what do you think? And I said, I really can't say, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, why don't you go out and spend $149 and redo it? And he did that, and he just thanked me and said, my goodness, this was the best investment of time and money. And now I said, yeah, now I'll take a look at it, and I'm sure it's going to look great.
Hi, I'm Burke Franklin, the creator of Business Power Tools. I get excited about new ideas and how they can be built into thriving businesses. Building a company can be the fastest way to big impact and super wealth. But how do you apply the business knowledge you have in the right ways? Even if you have the knowledge and skills, do you have the tools to do it? Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of great business ideas fail due to ignorance or naivete. If your business is to succeed, it must be sustainable without you losing control, your mind, or your shirt. But I believe you can be successful with the right tools. You can fake it till you make it, or make it up as you go, or you can leverage the power of our proven and trusted done-for-you software templates and modern holistic business development platform. I've been in business for more than 40 years, and I've worked for a number of companies, large and small. My experience gives me a unique perspective and ability to put these tools together. I started Business Power Tools with the idea that launching, growing, and running a company can be made more efficient, less costly, and even fun. If you want to really succeed building a conscious and profitable company on your ideas for advancements in the world, then I have the tools for you, Business Power Tools. And I'm going to show you what they do for you and how easily they work.
Okay, here's the Business Power Tools dashboard. If you bear with me for a few minutes here, I'm going to take you through an overwhelming barrage of all kinds of tools that you're going to need to build your business. You may not need them right now, although we do have 3 separate subscriptions enabling you to work with the business planning, financing aspect of it. Another version is HR and procedures and management. And another version is marketing, sales, PR, social media. I'll just walk you through each one just to give you an idea what's on each of these pages. Each of these panels fundamentally looks the same. There are 13 tiles on each one. They all include priorities, updates. They'll have different things. The homepage is a little different. The homepage is really intended to be kind of like a bulletin board for your company. We get into more things than just a list of things. You'll get a whole document here that you can edit. The idea is here that it's easier to edit than it is to write from scratch. So there's a bunch of stuff here. For example, I'm showing you the values and practices. The green section, of course, is comments. You can turn it off with a click of a button. You can print it without the comments. You can print it with the comments. You can click this icon over here and turn on an editor and edit all you want as you might expect. You can even edit the HTML if you're so inclined. So and then you can save it and keep going, and every time you click a plus sign you can add your own document to it. So it's 100% flexible. You can do what you need to do, and this of course section is mostly excerpted from the business plan, which is our highly popular original business plan software system called BizPlanBuilder, which was created way back when, has been updated probably more than any other business planning system over the years. And it's great for financial backing, funding, strategic planning, working with investors, just sorting out whether your idea is worth doing. That's a number of ideas that people use it for. This section here comes from our blog. We address a lot of questions and answers that we've seen over the last 30 years. There's a financial model in here that go with it. We have uploaded Excel financial models that work online with you. There's worksheets of all kinds of things. There are supporting documents, promotional documents, investor presentation is here. You need that. So this whole page really is for the business plan. There's a handbook of business planning that shows you a number of aspects about, everything you need to know about working with investors and writing business plans. And it's all overkill. There's an overwhelming amount of stuff here. But the good news is everything works alike, works similarly, works together. It's consistent. And we really have gone to a lot of trouble. We really want to simplify developing your business, even though there's a ton of stuff here to use. The finance tab, again, it's got priorities, news and blogs, it's customizable, a number of financial models. And these just do all that math you just can't do in your head. We've got a growing list of funding resources, investor communication documents for managing shareholders, stock options, restricted stock units, more supporting documents, resources on the HR panel. Now, what I'll tell you is, when we look at the HR page, I'll take you into more of in-depth of what the HR system does. I'll take you more in depth in the business plan on the business plan page, and on the marketing page on our website, I'll show you more of the actual marketing product. Right now, for the home page, I just want to take you through a quick overview of all the stuff that's here. So there's an employee policy handbook, everything for that, a number of hiring documents that you're going to need, some managing documents in here that are good for working with people. One of the main things here is our collection a database of 700 job descriptions, which when you write a job description, from that you can build an employment ad. From there you create your interview questions, and from there you do your candidate evaluations. And it's a great way to simplify the process of hiring people. The legal page has got really a lot of agreements on it, sample agreement templates that you can edit. As you can see, they all have the same kind of, they have the same icons for reviewing, opening it, looking at it, editing, and filling in the blanks. There's a handbook of business contracts. It's a whole bunch of legal information for people who want to know about, legal things before you have your lawyer spend the time with your lawyer explaining it to you. Give you a head start with those guys. The management template page has got management tools, more calculators, different set of news and blogs, another different priority list for the management team. We've got a collection of documents in here for governance, articles of incorporation, and things like that you're going to need for your corporate purposes. Board meeting minutes, likewise. The idea here is you can create your board minutes, save them. We encourage people to, while you can, simply download the templates and use them on your desktop. It's ideal that you use them online because you can collaborate, you can save them, you can update them, you can share with other people, they can read them, and you have read-only access to them if you want. And I'll show you later on in this demo here how that works, and it's really very simple. It's all designed to be simple. Marketing, here's a whole marketing section. The marketing plan picks up, you click the plus sign here, it picks up where the business plan leaves off, really. And you can add a new marketing plan, create an unlimited number of marketing plans. This one has 36 sample calculators in here for doing different things. Here's a quick example of a calculator, customer lifetime value. We have uploaded Excel templates. It's basically you're using Excel. It's just a little different online version of it, the way it looks. But the blue text, the blue numbers are the numbers you change. Everything else automatically calculates for you. And the green text is the commentary as if we're sitting next to you whispering in your ear, hey, think about this, think about that, do this, don't do that, here's the reason for it, and all that kind of stuff. Again, lots of agreements, and these are comprehensive sample contracts. We have a procedures page, safety plan, security plan, a number of procedures in here that you can use. Everything, again, it's written for you. These aren't empty buckets, empty fields, empty screens. These are actually text you can edit. It's easier to edit than it is to write from scratch. And it does make a lot of this much easier for us. So you can imagine there are hundreds of templates and apps out there that you can use to do all this and cover these bases. The problem is you have to learn how to use all of those apps and templates. They're not organized together. You have to figure that out. We've done all that for you. So this really fills in all the cracks and the things that you're doing to build your business, where you've got to have all these tools, and you'll use them. Under the PR and media section, we have about 25 different press releases here. And again, you can click the plus sign and upload your own, build your own template out of it, make reusable templates. We've got a PR tutorial that shows you how to do all the different aspects of doing PR. R&D, we have product plans in here, which are kind of like mini business plans, calculators, worksheets, more agreements, resources, news and blogs. Sales, tremendous number of templates here. We have a sales proposal builder. We have a number of calculators for sales. Here's a whole collection of announcement templates. We have copies that are actually letters and emails, because we're finding that, these days everybody's sending email, but what if you sent somebody a real physical letter? We make that really simple to do. Prospecting templates, there are appointment templates, everything you need to do for managing sales, customer service templates and letters and things to send out. We want to make the sales process easy and make the whole thing really easy for you to build your business. Simple, consistent, it works.
If you're starting, funding, or expanding your business, the place to start is on the Business Plan tab to use our proven BizPlan Builder. If you're swinging for the fences, this is the better bat. Its guided modular system enables you to start small and use as much as you need and grow organically, like a lean startup does. And you can see in the left-hand side menu tree here are all the different components and sections of a business plan. It's quite extensive for a multiple of different kinds of businesses and industries, but generally all of this stuff is the kind of things investors are looking for. And we help you with all of the right structure and content for what to say. The green text is our supporting commentary, and there's an explanation tab above to add some more information, some more background. The side notes is for, side notes. You can see here it's just a little message you can leave each other when you're collaborating, or a note to yourself to something to consider. The idea will play a video pre-framing what investors and lenders are looking for in this section of your business plan. You can see below here is the actual text of the plan that you can edit any way you want. So this really is great for entrepreneurs because you get the structure and content you need. This helps consultants get clients organized and prioritized. Investors and incubators love it because you'll find all the information you want where and how you expect it. For business schools, it does what no books can do. And for nonprofits, because donors want to see their contributions going to sustainable and well-run organizations. I know you may not want to write a business plan or an employee policy manual or a marketing plan. Wouldn't it be great if we could just have all the money we needed to build our businesses doing whatever we want the way we want to, and employees would just magically do what we wanted them to do? It just looks like I came to the wrong planet. It's just not that way here. Nevertheless, we must build a solid foundation for our companies. Success comes when we plan, prioritize, and communicate. And we must be especially conscious and mindful about everything we say and do along the way. So if you're looking for something like Netflix plus Legos meets Cliff Notes, but for business, I've got it for you. It wasn't easy getting here. We've invested the past 30 years working with a lot of smart business people, testing many tools ourselves, and researching best practices, and created the business power tools you can use. Let me show you some more. We realize there are similar looking products all over the internet, claiming you can write a business plan in a day or a few hours or get it all into just one page. The free stuff may provide some information, but often little direction, sample text, or helpful answers. At best, others offer templates as a collection of empty buckets, like this one, that you're on your own to fill in. Do you know what to write? Do you know what your audiences are looking for? Are you not betting a great idea, your money, and investment from friends and investors in the next few years of your life on this business? With Business Power Tools, we've done most of the heavy lifting for you. The research, the narrative writing, the creating and verifying all the financial models, improving the presentation decks. Compared to the goals you seek, I think you'll agree that the modest investment in getting started right and finishing strong is easily worth it. Besides what you get for free, here's what you get from us. Here's what that same management team section should look like. Now the green text you're seeing here is our supporting commentary. And then as we go through it, you'll see the executive team, short bios, stock allocation. This is everything investors want to see about your business. They want to know who's supporting it. They want to know who your directors are. They want to know who your advisors are. They want to know everything about your business, your management team. So it's not an empty blank page. You're getting real information here. And this is simply things you can easily edit. You can delete the green text, and it's everything you need that investors want to see in a professionally prepared business plan for funding. You cannot BS your way through a business plan like it was a high school or college paper. Investors are too smart, and they deserve the respect of getting the full picture the first time. I went to an East Coast boarding school where we learned to write. Wilfred T. Grenfell. This guy was a stickler for content, structure, grammar, and punctuation. My papers were often returned with so much red ink, I thought someone was murdered in his office. Mr. Grenfell scribbled all kinds of comments like, "What do you mean by that? Give me an example. Show me. Prove it. How many? What are you talking about?" Much like what investors will be thinking if you write a business plan based on a simplistic or free template. I hated that teacher at the time, but I learned to include the relevant details in my writing. Prompts to answer investors' questions are built in. So now you have a business plan that you write with BizPlanBuilder will make sense and satisfy investors and lenders' need for details. Sure, initially they may ask you for just a 2-page summary, but before they'll write you a check, they'll want the whole story. Mr. Grenfell would give your business plan an A. Investors, they'll give you the money. Many people have asked for private label customization, and it's very easy to do. In fact, the first thing we recommend doing is accessing your account page and entering all of your company information, including your logo and up to 255 characters for your company's slogan. Throughout the system, this data then automatically populates all of your documents in all the right places. Here's how easy it is to add and edit new users. Simply enter their username and passwords, and you can pull down here and say, okay, I want to add a new product for them. So in this case, the business plan, click the plus sign, we add them in, and you can choose which role they have, whether they have admin, the read-only role, or the creator role, which is great for consultants and your team members actually helping you on the project. It's that easy to update your users in the system. The big question becomes, what do you need to do today that Business Power Tools can help you accomplish? Where do you want to start? The subscriptions plans page details what's included with each subscription package, and we have what we think is an irresistible offer on everything. You can also include as many of your team and advisors as you want for just $1 per person per month. What better way to have everyone on the same page? You can cancel or suspend anytime. We'll save your work. And your low subscription price is price protected. Keep your subscription up to date, and no matter how high prices may go in the future, your subscription always remains grandfathered in at this low rate. If you're doing these things yourself, now you can leverage this technology and content as if there are 10 of you, or collaborate with your team, even if you're all scattered around the world. You could pay $150 to $350 an hour for someone else to do it for you, but we have a network of coaches and consultants who can do it with you, or just help when and where you need it so you'll save time and money. No matter what, we'll help you build a successful company around your ideas. We guarantee it. So who wins? Entrepreneurs, startup teams, business owners win. The next few years of your life and your vision are at stake. You do these things yourself because it's your company and you want complete control over what everything says, what it means, and how it looks and feels. Experienced entrepreneurs also appreciate the structure and content, while those new to starting and building companies save months of learning while doing right things right the first time. Accountants, advisors, coaches, consultants, you guys can be the real winners here. The Business Power Tools dashboard offers so much leverage with clients. You'll see how much more you can do for your established clients and how much longer you can keep those clients. You may even be looking to expand into more interesting areas of business. You could add recurring revenue to your practice. Imagine how much more fun it will be to pitch new clients and how many more clients you can easily manage. Private label with your name on the dashboard. Let it do the heavy lifting while you enjoy doing more of what you do best, advising, being their mentor, and handling unusual issues. Investors win. Business Power Tools provides an agile end-to-end business development platform. As you know, companies with proper plans, strategies, and procedures stand a much better chance of success, meaning less oversight needed from you. This makes them even more prepared for scaling or acquisition. What better way to support the growth of your portfolio companies? Business schools, instructors, students win. Here's a unique and academically rigorous web-based business planning system that gets students going and takes them further than any other software. What better way to teach and learn business creation and development in school? Students can start with a real-world business system they can continue using long after graduation. Teams can easily collaborate. It fits easily into your curriculum too. And it's easy for instructors to oversee and evaluate students' work. Not-for-profit organizations win. You need everything you can get to efficiently drive more of your resources to fulfilling your mission. Donors likely made their money in business. They appreciate a good plan, mindful management, protection from HR distractions, and thoughtful use of funds for marketing, all to maximize the impact of your efforts and with their contributions. Our idea of supporting the world is providing the tools for others to support the world. We hope this helps. There's a lot here for sure. Some people might even think it's overwhelming. But if you've built a company before, you realize you're likely going to use all of these tools sooner or later. Now you've seen a glimpse of what Business Power Tools can do for you and your business. The next thing to do is to log in as our guest and explore the dashboard. Go ahead, put your logo and slogan on it, play with the calculators, customize the templates. We'll save your work. Give it a test drive, then choose the subscription plan you want now.